Good afternoon. Welcome to the vlog. I am going to start off the day by baking, and by starting off the day I mean it's already almost 5 p.m. Don't worry, I didn't just wake up. I've been doing stuff, and by stuff I mean editing. Emmy Made, who is a very cool YouTuber, made some TikTok viral McDonald's apple pie dupes, and they looked really good, and she said they turned out really good. And I have apples, and I have puff pastry, and I've got sugar, so I figured I might as well try to make some. Especially because I always buy apples with the intention of eating the apples, and then the apples sit in my kitchen and end up looking like little old men. And I'm definitely not going to eat this, but I think I could cook it and put it into a pastry and it would probably still be good. My week is just starting off, and as far as I know, I don't have a ton of stuff planned for the week. So we'll see where the week takes us. Honestly, as a freelancer, this is usually how my weeks go. I sometimes have absolutely nothing planned for the entire week, and then all of a sudden I get a million things to do, or I don't have anything to do and I definitely waste my time. Instead of being productive and doing things that I should be doing when I have free time, I'm just like, I have nothing to do. I might as well bake McDonald's pies. Anyways, I will leave the Emmy Made video link down below that has the recipe that I'm going off for these, just in case you're craving yourself some McDonald's apple pies and you don't want to drive all the way to McDonald's and you want to make some that probably cost more than if you just went to McDonald's and bought them. You can do it. Many hours later, I had to run. I went out to see the new Nicolas Cage movie. Hello, that was really good. I am definitely an 80s baby, but grew up in the 90s watching a lot of Nicolas Cage movies, and I remember having a huge crush on him, especially during City of Angels. I used to love that movie, that and Face Off. But yeah, so I was definitely a big Nick Cage fan from a very young age, and it was so fun. Not only is it a really good premise of a movie, just very unique and different and very funny, but I really liked seeing Nicolas Cage flip between the acting styles of Nicolas Cage acting as we all know it or think of it, I suppose, really extreme and crazy, and bad acting, but it's not bad acting, it's just very weird and unique, and then flipping the switch to totally great acting, just normal, caring about his family or whatever, it was really interesting to see. I feel like they played into that a lot in this film, and I thought it was quite a good film. I definitely didn't say the name of the film. The name of the film is The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, or The Massive Weight of Unbearable Talent. One of those two. But before I go to bed, I wanted to try my McDonald's pie. It looks nothing like a McDonald's pie, but let's try it. My puff pastry is way too thick, but I didn't know if I was supposed to roll it out or what. And then I could only make 5, so I have a bunch more apple left over. This is just very thick, and it was I wasn't able to get a good seal on it, but let's give it a taste test. It's way too much puff pastry. Way too much. It's super, super thick. It's I'm just basically just eating puff pastry. And the apple taste kind of funky. I wonder if it's because I used kind of old apples. It's not bad. I think it's a good use of the ingredients if you have these ingredients on hand and you're craving some little pastries or something. But it does not hold a candle to McDonald's apple pies. All right, I'm gonna get these cats to play, and tucker them out so that we can all go to sleep and sleep through the night. Are you a big boy? I love you. I think there's something in here for you. Can you tell? Remember when I said that, like, when I don't have anything to do for the week, something always pops up? Something popped up. A photographer friend of mine reached out and asked if I wanted to do a photo shoot with him. Of course I said yes. His name is Sung Park. He is very talented. I have shot with him before on several occasions. This is a smattering of the shots that we've gotten on some of our shoots. And I'm really excited to work with him again. He has an idea for a old school Hollywood type theme, which I think sounds fabulous. I'm very excited for it because I didn't have a lot of like glam Hollywood 1920s, 50s type wardrobe to wear. I ordered a few things on Amazon. I'm well aware that these are not going to look legit, but getting my wardrobe together means I need to open my packages. It's time for packages. This isn't all stuff for tomorrow, but I know that there is stuff in here for tomorrow, so I need to open it up now. I'm also going to have a snack. Probably should not be eating this the day before I shoot because it probably is going to make me break out, but I like this tradition of having snacks while I open up my packages. This is a Dollar Tree find. It is a Reese's potato chips cup, which sounds divine. So let's see if it's good. Oh, I dropped it on the floor. It's okay, I just swept. 5-second rule, baby. I love me a Reese's peanut butter cup. I think it's weird. I think it just tastes like a crunchy peanut butter cup. Why are they still hard and crunchy? If they've been sitting in this peanut butter for months, why are they still so hard and crunchy? I feel like it's not actually potato chips. I feel like it's some kind of candy. And I don't know if I like it. Let's open some packages. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna get to the shoot and he's gonna be like, that's not the vibe I was going for. I'm sorry, Sung, if that's what happens. But I am gonna take this. Oh, I have to put it together? What the what? Ooh. Maybe if we're shooting in black and white, it doesn't matter. But I got one of these little turbans that go on your head, and then it has a little brooch that I guess I have to pin on myself, but it pins on the front. And I'm not gonna put it on right now because I don't want to mess up my hair, but I feel like it could be cute for like little Hollywood glam. I have a feeling he's gonna be like, let's keep it a little more simple than that. These are some little pants. I can already tell I hate them. I think I'm just gonna send them back and not even bother taking them. They're not plaid, but they do have this print on them, which I don't like. I don't like that. I mean, I guess from further away, they look fine. I wanted something that looked kind of plaid-y. Am I thinking of plaid? Like houndstooth, herringbone. I'm just saying words now. I don't know what any of those mean. I don't know. I don't think I'm liking these. Also, I think we're focusing on portraits. You probably won't even see my legs. Oh, some stuff. This is not related to the shoot. These are compression socks that I got for my mother and I for our flight to Brazil. And I got another smart bulb light bulb. I have smart bulbs in a lot of the lights in my home. I like the color changing ones that connect to my iPhone so that I can turn the lights on from wherever I am in the house. I can turn whatever lights on just via Wi-Fi through my phone and change them to whatever color I like. But I have a new Chinese lantern and the switch to turn the light on and off is at the top. So it's where it's hanging off the ceiling. So to turn that light on and off, I have to get on a chair each time. And I thought it's about time I switch it to a smart bulb so I can just turn it on and off with my phone. Oh, look at her. Okay, what is this? I can't remember how this, it's just like a little scarfy thing This is not how it was advertised on Amazon, I'm sorry. It looked like a top that you put on. But it's kind of got little weird peacocks on it, which is not very authentic to the 1920s, I don't think. Okay, how does it work? Oh boy, there's 2 pieces here. So I think the first piece goes around your head. And then if you want, you can add this little baby to the side. And then you've got like a little fancy thing. I don't know if I've done this right, but that could be cute. That could be cute to play with. I think everything I got is kind of tacky. But like, I like it. I just don't want to look like I've dressed up for Halloween and we're taking pictures, but it's kind of what we're doing. Last box. This is not stuff for the shoot. This is stuff for me. I got some yoga mat cleanser. And this is the Manduka brand. I haven't actually used it before, but my mat is a Manduka mat, which is like a nice brand of mat. And this is their lemongrass wash and refresh. It had good reviews. See what it smells like. Wowza! Yeah, it is lemongrass. It smells like tea. It smells like some kind of tea. It smells like lemongrass tea. And last item is for Linky Log. Let's see if I can get him to like it right away. This is a cat bed, and it's Link's favorite type of cat bed. So nobody come at me being like, why'd you only get a cat bed for Link? Where's the cat bed for Zelda? Zelda uses a different kind of cat bed, and honestly, she prefers blankies. She prefers blankies set on top of spots where she likes to sleep. So I buy them different kinds of things at different times. This is the kind of bed that Link really likes because it has like long furs on it. I'll show you. And he likes to suck on it like it's his mommy. Wow, so soft. Are you coming? Look what I got for you. The thing is, I think I have to wash it before he'll use it. Here. What is that? It's a bed for you. Oh, pretty colors. Yeah, that's a new bed for you to have on the bed. Yeah. Pretty cool? You like it? Link approved. It's kind of a funny shape, but I like these because you can put them in the washing machine and the dryer, and they like fluff up like 2 times more fluffiness. That's a great cat bed if you have cats at home. I don't know, Zelda doesn't really like this kind of bed, but Link is smitten. He's a smitten kitten. I'll leave the link down below in case any of y'all have cats and want to try this kind of bed, because we've gone through several of them over the last couple of years and he just loves them. Okay, I'm gonna go prep for my shoot tomorrow. I'll bring my camera along so that you guys can see what we do, as long as Sung is okay with it. But I'll take a few videos while I'm there so you can see what it was like. Hello, everybody. Shoot day. This is Sung's beautiful setup. I'm very excited. I need to go fix this hair. It's looking a little worse for the wear. My hair never stays, so, you know, I'll figure it out. But I'm gonna go change and maybe change my lipstick up and fix this hair. And then we're going to take some photographs. Shoot was a success. Sung Park is such a phenomenal, talented photographer. I can't say that enough. I just felt like I wasn't doing that great, but then I would look over at his screen and I thought the photos were wonderful. So I can't wait to get some of those back. I'll be sure to show them to you. And yeah, we can all marvel at how cool I look. I sound really full of myself. I don't get to do photo shoots very often, like photo shoots for fun. So I like it. I like doing it. I think it's fun, and I like seeing photos of myself later and being like, "Oh, I can do that? What?" Now, because there's a bit of traffic happening, I think I'm gonna go be a brave girl and eat dinner on my own. I don't love doing that. I think I'm always just paranoid someone's gonna come up to me and be like, "Why are you alone?" But I don't think anyone's gonna care. And I'm in Ballard, really close to this barbecue place called Bitterroot. And they have really good mac and cheese. You can add pulled pork to it. And I'm thinking that that sounds like a delicious treat after a wonderful shoot. Let's go eat some tasty treats. I just recorded an audition and I wish I had had this package that just showed up because it's some flares. I really was not going to get on the flare train. I already went through my flare era in the 90s and I'm not interested in revisiting it, but I found these flares on American Eagle and they look like bell bottoms kind of. I mean, at least in the photo. We'll see when I actually open it and try them on. But I wish I just had them because I was recording an audition and they want like a really specific kind of character look. They didn't care what kind of character, but kind of a character look. This is the same shirt I was just wearing. I wore it yesterday to my shoot and to dinner, and it's new, and I thought it was like kind of cute and vibey, like I don't know, like a little bit era-y, kind of 60s, 70s-ish. And then I have my cool kid frames that I got at Zenni Optical. And I kind of thought that this was a whole vibe, and I just wore some like kind of destroyed jeans, but I wish I'd had my flares. I don't really want to re-record everything, so I don't think I'm going to do that. But yeah, fun audition. I like when I get to like do something a little bit different, you know, other than the business lady that I like to pull out all the time. Should I try these jeans on really quick and you guys can like let me know in the comments if they're cool or not? I'm gonna do it. I'll be right back. Hold on. What do y'all think? I think that they fit really well and they give me like a nice little booty. Hello. And I think that these are interesting. The legs are interesting because they have like a panel sewn in the side, which I think is what's reminding me of bell bottoms. I don't know, I can't tell. I don't love that they're destroyed on the bottom. I wish they weren't. I don't know, are they cool? Are they not? I'm gonna wait till I post this video and get some comments down below before I decide if I'm gonna return them or keep them. So please leave me a comment if you're watching this and tell me if they look cute or not, or if they're like relevant, if they're in. I'm not like the best with fashion, and so I think that's why I'm all over the place. Like I don't really know what's cool, so I just kind of try a little bit of everything, and sometimes something sticks. Usually that's like joggers and sweatpants. But I'm trying to like have other cool wardrobe options, so you let me know. Good evening. I am finishing editing this video that you're watching right now, and by finishing I mean I'm in the middle. And it's gonna take me a little bit to actually finish. I'm going to bid you all adieu for this vlog, and I sincerely hope that you join me for another vlog in the future. If you're not already subscribed, consider subscribing. A lot of people are subscribing and I'm like, what videos are they watching of mine that are like making them subscribe? I'm so curious. I'm sure I could find that information out somehow, but I'm lazy. But I am very happy that you all have joined me for this week of my life, and I hope that I will see you next week as well. All right? Have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, whatever's going on for you. I hope it's great. Bye.